We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332, finds his way home for the sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Play action, now it's Brady. Airing one out for Crowder. And that is incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Their own 41-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Butler.
That's good.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Mike, check, 59. You remember me?
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Open man, Butler complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. This is Carson. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from from 7 yards away. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
28-yard gain.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2nd and 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Giants 7, Washington nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jones.
Hard partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 50.
Operating from the gun. Jones eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
55,
From the gun, Jones. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And now this pass brought in by Brown, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jones. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Will Fuller, 47 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Brady. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Brady's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Operating from the gun, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So after the INT, it's Brady. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Brady's pass complete.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Second and inches.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards there, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Giants' 11
to throw again on second down. Brady, his pass caught at the 4. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with McKissick, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On second and goal. Brady to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's third and goal.
It's third down and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, Brady. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Carson, the ball carrier.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Bostic drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
Washington.
Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Brady's
and the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and
on play action, it's Brady.
33-yard line.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Washington.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
10 yards.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
6-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He was no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and
they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes just...
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 16, Jones. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
third down. It's Carson, and he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Quarter of play with the score.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Washington 9.
Now it's Carson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Carson.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones buying time to his left.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, Carson. A good pickup there at 22.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Tackle made by Chase Young. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Open man completes it to Butler. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
And goal at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Hakeem Butler there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Giants 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now a play fake. Brady. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll begin the drive with Carson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2nd and 5 now. Jones, he's going to float this one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
To number 14.
A big play there. 76 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
15.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
Thank you.